Ladies and gentlemen, season 4 is here, and there is a new POI, which is the Overlook, and in said POI, there is a new Easter egg. To do said Easter egg, there's a couple different steps, a couple different things you need to do, and there is a very easy way to do it. In this video, I'm gonna show you how that Easter egg is completed, what you get for it, which is actually quite a bit, as well as the fastest method to do it so you can do it every single game. And 3, 8, 4, 5, 7, 6. I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! Okay, there's the door barricade. You get a lot of loot for this one, like quite substantially more than any bunker or anything else that is currently in the game. And it all takes place at one POI, the new POI, the Overlook. Now, here's the thing, that code that you saw me put in there, it's not the same code every single time. So how do we get this code? So unlike other Easter eggs that we have done before with bunkers or the secret room in Storage Town, things like that, everything for this can be found at the one POI, at the Overlook. And there's essentially two things that you are going to be looking for. The first of which is a mystery key card. These can be found all over the place inside, and there are 3 of them that spawn in random locations every single game. The other thing that you are going to need are pool balls. Now, from what I have seen, there are 2 pool balls that spawn every single game, and what you are going to need to do with these is use them to create a code. So if you're doing a little bit of math, there are 3 key cards and 2 pool balls that spawn in every single game, and there's about 10 set spawn locations where 5 items spawn, but they are randomly spread out amongst those 10 locations. Now, once you have the 3 key cards and the 2 pool balls, you're going to want to go to the very top of the building, to the penthouse, where you are going to find a pool table as well as a rack that you can set the balls that you've picked up onto the rack. So the code is different every single time, the ball locations are different every single time, and the spawn locations of the key cards are different every single time. So what I did is I put together a route that chains together every single location where they spawn, so you can find them every single game and complete this every single game. You just have to follow the order that I do things, and I recorded this completely live so you could follow along. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the route that I take to go through all of the spawns of the pool balls and the key cards. If you follow this route, you can do it every single time if you don't get killed. So it's dependent on how many people land here and everything. Unfortunately, our zone sucks for this, so we're gonna have to do this pretty quickly. But that's why this video exists. So I start bottom floor, go to the side that I'm going to here, which is the opposite of the penthouse. And the first area we're going to go into is the coffee shop. I did not see anyone drop here, so we might be lucky. So be extremely lucky. So go in here. Whoa, lag. Also, if the game doesn't crash, that'd be great. Okay, we found the first pool ball. It can spawn right in there. There can also be a key card that spawns in here. So boom, just like that, we have one of the 3 key cards. And I believe only 2 pool balls spawn, and then you have to decode the other one. So you're going to go into Burger Town next. I guarantee you this game is going to crash. Every time we have a good run, it crashes. So another spawn can be right there. Do I hear footsteps? Okay, so then you're going to take this zip line here. There is someone down bottom floor there. And basically, if we get 2 pool balls, it's pretty easy to complete. So one can spawn there and one can spawn here. This time it is a key card. So now we need to get to the stairs, which I believe are over here. So we have 2 key cards and 1 ball right now. Another one that can spawn is down here. Nothing spawned there this time. Go over here and take this zip line up. Now this is where people camp most of the time, so be careful here. One can spawn in the bushes here, which it did, so we have our second ball. So we now have 2 balls. Those are all the balls you need. I'm going to go put them in the rack next, which is actually in this building. So you're going to go up to here, and you're going to input there. So we have 6, 3. So it's 7 something 6 1 4 3. 7 something 6 1 4 3. Now the numbers can't repeat because there's only one set of balls. So 76143, 7 something 6143. So you're going to go down here. So it can be 726143. So it's not that. So 756143. It's open. So boom, just like that, we did it. So in here, you can get a door barricade. In this chest, there is another door barricade, a gas mask, and an advanced UAV. Might as well throw that one in case there's someone sneaking around here. There's not. In this one, you get the specialist, and if you're playing with a team of 4, you will get a team of specialists. And then this one, I'll show you where the other key cards spawn in a second. But this one, I believe, spawned hand cannons, which can also be found right there. So this then opens the door, so you can look out, snipe over here. This one then closes it. And that's pretty much in here. There is this other terminal that you can't currently access, but a really good loot room. And the only way to get door barricades and hand cannons in here. Now I'll show you the other 2 spawns while we're here. For this, we got to go back up here. When we go out here, we are going to go kitty corner across over to here. This will probably give us the last key card. So one can spawn behind this piece of wood. There is the mysterious key behind that piece of wood. And then the final spawn location, you're going to see a Acropolis Arena blueprint here. You're going to want to go downstairs. And it can spawn right in this corner over here. Those are all of the spawns, every single spawn, and how to open it. From what I've seen, only 2 balls spawn every single time. And then you have to decode that last one. So again, the way to decode it is we're missing the second one. Numbers cannot repeat. So the numbers could have been for this one, 2, 5, 8, or 9. So you put those in that position and you just put it in until you decode it. And always the order is always left to right. So this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball. It's always that order. But let's open this last chest and call it a day. Boom. Oh yeah, self revives. That's the other thing that's in here. So if you want loot, that's a good way to do it. So whenever one of these Easter eggs comes out, I always stream me doing it live, trying to decode it and figure it out. And I believe we were one of, if not the first person in the world to complete this. I think at this point, I've opened the room about 4 to 5 times. I wanted to make sure I had it hammered down. So you had the exact route where you could go every single time, find all of the items. To this time, I've every single time done it with 2 pool balls. I have never seen 3 spawn in one game. So just use 2 and then decode it that way. But hopefully this was able to help you guys out. Whenever there's new Easter eggs, whenever we find new story elements, I'm always making videos. So make sure you subscribe, have notifications on. I hope this video could help you out and go get your loot. One other thing though, I really do think this should have been the Easter egg where they added a blueprint, a camo, or something like that inside the room that we could earn by doing it. The fact that they still haven't done this, I thought when they finally started adding in new Easter eggs, they were going to do that like they did previously on Warzone, but nothing. Lo and behold, just in-game loot. It's the best of the best in-game loot, but no camos, no blueprint. But anyway, if this helped you out, hit the like button, subscribe, notifications, all of that jazz. Until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making